hey, my sweet friends. Suzanne Light, in case you've never happened on this face before. I'm sorry. It's the only one I got, and I work real hard on it to keep it looking good. But I'm coming back to you today after yesterday with the same blouse I had on yesterday, because I just wore it for a few hours last night to go eat. And put it back on today. It's a new shirt that I got. It's really cute. I have not bought any what you call wear to church. Dressy casual is the way I dress for church, and sometimes it's just pure OD casual, pure OD. But dressy casual, because I don't work any longer, I don't buy, and I've been wearing the same tops. I think this is probably the 4th summer. And I told John last night, I said, I guess I need to go buy a few new tops. Y'all are always commenting how cute my tops are, and we have a little specialty shop, and in one of the other little towns that I buy, sometimes when I'll go, I'll buy like 3 or 4, because you can get a really nice top there for about $39.99, sometimes $29, so $30 or $40. Well, that's a good price when you're going to wear them 3 or 4 years like I do, and lots of times they're just made out of fabric that just lasts forever. So but you know, we're going to Gatlinburg next week, and this road is so bumpy. Our city needs to pave it. But anyway, so I bought this one the other day, and I got to go get a few things, because Mama don't want to look tacky, and Mama's already wearing a boot on her leg, and so she needs a little extra help. And so, but you know what? I don't care nothing about going shopping. I wish I could buy everything online. And I actually went to Cato's last week, and would you believe they were not open during the day? So I go down to the shoe department, bought a pair of sandals that I'm taking back today, and they said they didn't have any workers. I was like, oh my gosh, the Thursday before Easter, and they're not open. I like Cato's because they're very reasonably priced. They have a lot of cute stuff. I'm just not going to pay a fortune. If it looks cute on me, I don't care if it came from Walmart. We don't have a Kmart anymore. Walmart, Cato's, or, you know, if it comes from Macy's or Dillard's. As long as I love it and it's affordable, I'm going to buy it. You know, Away Girl, she buys everything Walmart has, and it looks so cute on her. But I mean, like I've told her before, she could put a potato sack over her head or make a dress out of potato sack. I guess they still make potato sacks. Well, anyway, she could make a dress out of potato sack, and she could own it. She could own it. She's just that cute as a bug. That's not me. And okay, let me take that back. I just said that's not me, and I totally take that back, because I've got to tell y'all about a book that I'm reading, because I just did what the book says not to do. So does the enemy talk to you here? He does me. And just that kind of statement I just made, that Amy's cute and I'm not, that's basically what I was saying. That's not the way y'all think. I mean, y'all do think she's cute, honestly. But what I'm saying is, y'all love me too, and I love other people, and you know what? I love them if they're overweight. I love them if they're underweight. I love them if they're perfect weight. I love them if their hair's pretty. I love them if their hair's not pretty. And the enemy, it doesn't matter. I was telling the girls the other night, it doesn't matter what age you get, the spirit of comparison can be there if you allow it to be. But my girls had told me about this book. Maybe it won't be backwards. I don't know. Get Out of Your Head by Jenny Allen. And she has a podcast too. I just found the podcast. I haven't listened to it. Get Out of Your Head. I have underlined, I'm taking it to the doctor's office with me. I have underlined highlighted. It says, stop the spiral of toxic thoughts. You ever have any toxic thoughts? I'm going to be teaching just a little bit out of this. But if you want to get it, I like to get books like that and read it slow, underline, highlight, go back and soak in. Because that's for me. I have some toxic thoughts. And you know who they're about? Whoa. I don't think that way about other people as much as I do about me. And I hate that. Is that a generational thing? Is that insecurities from the past? You know, I'm in a great place in my life. So why should I be having negative thoughts about me? And I'll tell you, when you deal with a chronic, I hate to say illness, but when you deal with physical limitations, when you deal with pain, it's very easy to be depressed. And so I fight that. But then what I tend to do is to beat myself up because I can't do the things I want to do. I can't. Between John and me, we keep the house clean. John's a huge help. He does all of my floors. Before every Tuesday night, either Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, he mops my floors. He's fanatical about the floors. And it's just picking up, you know, because between the two of us, we don't really dirty it up that much. But anyway. But like, my basement is just a mess. And I want it so organized. And I want my craft area so organized. And I've got pictures that I want to, old family pictures. And I want to get them organized and get them in stuff. And really, I've got so much crafting stuff, like for journaling and all that. Well, because it's not organized, then I don't journal. And when I don't journal, just the everyday stuff, then I'm losing that day by day. Funny things that the kids say. And so that's what gets me down a lot, is I just don't have the endurance to do that. So therefore, because of that, the enemy tries to beat me up and say, you know, other people do this, other people do more than you. And like going back and being active in the choir, it's so hard on me physically. And you say, why? It just is. Going to practice, being up in the choir. Our choir, all the chairs have been taken out. And so we just sit on the stage part of it. And my back hurts. And I don't know. It's when you have chronic pain, and especially chronic fatigue, everything takes an effort to do. So, but you know what? My God says that He supplies my every need. And when I ask Him more to help me, and I speak His word, His words, instead of my words, when I speak those words over me, that I'm full of the Spirit, that when I accepted Christ as my Savior, the Spirit came in to me. He controls my thoughts. And when I allow Him to, He controls where I walk, how I walk, what I walk into. And so it's getting the toxicity out of my life. If you have an issue with that, this book is tremendous. I suggest you get it. And I'll try and remember and link it below on Amazon. I'll try. I'll try. So anyway, I'm going to a new medical doctor today. And I'm not having to go all the way into Birmingham. He's over closer to where Ashley lives. I was supposed to have kept the boys yesterday, and Ashley's days got flipped till today. And she said, Mom, can you do Thursday instead of Wednesday, which I usually can? I went, nope. I have this doctor's appointment. And so John is picking Riggs up at 12:30. And then if I'm not out from the doctor's in time, he is going to pick up the big boys at 2:30. And then Ash just texted and said that Riggs has a game at 7. Well, I've got to go all the way back from here. Jessica is in Auburn today. Maddie is getting her it's a senior ring ceremony or something. Ashley didn't get a ring when she graduated from college, so I don't know what it is. But they're going down for a special thing for Maddie today, so they won't be back till late. So I've got to go all the way back and fix Mother's medicine for tonight and in the morning, so I probably won't be able to go to Rick's game. So it's, you just feel like, you know, and that's when they talk about doing surgery and being non-weight bearing for 4 weeks. I'm like, who's going to take care of everybody? Who's going to do all the stuff I do? But we're just believing, and I know so many of y'all, just from the little video I put up yesterday, just said, we're praying with you, no surgery, and you do not know how much I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Just to know y'all are praying for me and praying for this Achilles to heal in the name of Jesus. But I hate going to the doctor. I don't think many people like it, do you? I don't. But this doctor's son is playing on grandson is playing on Riggs's team, so I've already met him and everything. He's really nice, just a good old country guy. And so I'm sure he'll just do blood work and we'll talk about the things. But when my other doctor finds out that I'm leaving him, he's gonna be shocked. I've been with him about 14 years, but he shouldn't have harassed me about the vaccine. That's all I got to say. I wasn't ugly to him about it. I've never been ugly to anybody about it. I feel like it's a personal choice, and I just told him I wasn't going to get it, and he just wouldn't leave me alone about it. On that phone call, he just said the word stupid. He said I was being obstinate, and I wrote down every comment that was made, and I'm probably going to send him a letter and tell him how disappointed I am in him. I've not done anything because he still prescribes my medicine, but after today I will have a new doctor, and I'm just, somebody told me, said you ought to file a complaint against him. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in the middle of anything. I don't want to do that. My heart's not in that. My nerves just don't. I don't need that in my life. But he is going to get a letter from me where I tell him how disappointed I am in him, and I am disappointed in him. And I'm sure that he has been getting a lot of pressure from the hospital where he works, but he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have said the things he said to me. I mean, if I read you verbatim, and I went and wrote it down immediately after I got off the phone, and I've got it recorded exactly, because John heard every bit of it too, and he and I recalled every bit of it, and it was just ugly. And I know they're under a lot of pressure, you know, so, but anyway, it's taken me a while to find a new doctor, but I have found one, and he seems like a good man. And I told him what my doctor did to me at the ballpark, and I said, I don't know how you feel. He said, it is your decision whether to get a vaccine or not. I said, okay, that's all I want to know. So God just worked it out for me to go to him. He really did. I mean, he literally worked it out. So, but I really don't have a lot to say today. Yeah, right. You've been on your 14 minutes. I would take you along with me, but all I'm doing is taking a pair of shoes back to the shoe department, going to the doctor. I may be picking the big boys up, but I have some Easter footage. I know it's after Easter now, but I'll share that with y'all. Oh, I didn't tell you what the physical therapist said, though. I told you he did all that and hurt my leg really bad, but he says that my left arch has fallen really bad, and so that's probably wear and tear and all that kind of stuff. But so I'm going to be doing physical therapy twice a week. On weeks that I'm not as busy, I'm going to let him do it 3 times a week. Just believing it's going to be good, and I'm not going to have the surgery. John and I are wanting to go to the beach by ourselves in May. We are looking forward to getting away by ourselves for a few days. And of course, we're going to Gatlinburg, but that'll be busy. And so our choir director, she was our youth minister for 40 years. She is 77, maybe. I mean, just go get her. I said, okay, are we going to be on risers when we sing? She's like, yes. And I was like, I cannot be on a riser with this rolling boot. You're going to have to put me on the floor. Oh, I'll put you right down front. I don't want to be down front. I want to be on the floor, on the edge. Let somebody else be there. I don't want to be just right center. No, don't want to be center of attention. And maybe I might get even on the bottom level of the riser. But these boots roll on the bottom because that's the way you walk to keep from just coming down. You roll with them. And I could just see me falling and knocking down 4 or 5 people at the same time. Oh my gosh, that would be awful. I would never show my face again. Hey, have y'all been watching American Idol? I'm an American Idol fanatic. I watched it from the very beginning. Voted, all that. When you had to wait and vote, and you'd get a busy signal and all that, and you'd vote, call back. So I didn't watch it for the last few years because I was just tired of it. But I started watching it this year. What talent. Of course, these kids, American Idol was on TV when they were born. So they've grown up watching it. But what talent on American Idol. If you're not watching it, you need to start watching it. And so the other night, the CMT Awards were on, the Country Music Awards, and our little group that text all the time, Janice had texted to say it was on. I didn't know none of the songs. It was pathetic, and it just wasn't good to me, so I was TiVoing both of them. So I just quit watching CMT, and I said, American Idol's a lot better than CMT. So I didn't care nothing about that. Penny Voss said, this is not the country music that I knew. I agree with you, Penny. I'm right there with you, sister. I noticed you put that on Facebook. This is not the country music I know. Just some of it's just gotten so far away from country. And there was just a lot of things that I was not happy with. But anyway, I'm just going to get off of here because I'm just rambling, and y'all are like, just talk, we'll listen. And I know I'm that way with Amy and different ones. Just get on there and talk, girl. I'm going to listen to you. But I just want to get back on a regular teaching schedule, and one of my girls Tuesday night taught, one that's been one of my students. She's a school teacher, but she taught small group Tuesday night and did a phenomenal job. I wished I had videoed her, but that would have been uncomfortable for her. But I'll put a picture in right here. I took a picture of her teaching. And she's legally blind, and she can't even drive right now because her eyesight's so bad. So when you think about her sitting up there teaching, I never think about her having vision problems because she just does so well. But we are praying for God to heal her eyes. Her name is Malia. She is one of the most precious, Holy Ghost-filled young women that you have ever met. And when she started my small group several years ago, she was just a little introverted, young lady. I think she was already in college. She was in college then. She has blossomed, just absolutely blossomed. And so she taught Tuesday night, and then I'm going to have some more surprises for teachers, and then we'll wrap up at the end of May. So it's been really good. We've got several that haven't getting to come just because of various things, but that's the way I fix it. I offer it to them, a certain group, and say, if you can come. And like one of them got to come Tuesday night for the first time, and we've been doing it for several months because she's a nurse and she's in nurse practitioner school. So she does clinicals for school and working. And so they actually called her off Tuesday night, and she said, I'm coming to Bible study. And I said, yay, come on. Anyway, y'all know I can just talk forever, and I have been for 21 minutes. So I got to go back by Mama Loves and fix her medicine and everything. And she's been worried about me being in this boot. And I'm like, Mother, I'm good. I promise you. And so when I called her a while ago, I said, I'll be back this afternoon to get your medicine. Well, don't hurt yourself. The boot has worried her, and it's nothing to worry about. I have to be very careful not to fall, because like I say, if I fall somewhere, I'm not going back there. I'm going to crawl away from there and get in a hole somewhere. There's too much going on here to be falling. You got me? You hear me? Understand? And I still have gotten several new subscribers. I just want to say welcome to y'all. You never know what you're going to get with me. This is my retirement gig. It is not a particular genre, but I've got some great people on here that watch and enjoy it. So, but anyway, let's get off of here. I'm going to listen to a little bit more podcast that I was listening to. Susie Larson has a very good podcast. She has a lot of different guests on there, and they've covered some very good topics. So if you're looking for a good podcast to listen to, Susie Larson. And she is the one who wrote that little devotional book that I love so much. Anyway, I love y'all. I'm sorry when there are gaps that I don't get to upload, but life is busy, and that's okay. Grandbabies and mamas and taking care of your health comes first. But I'm just thankful that I have y'all as my tribe. But so many times, y'all have my back. And so many times, y'all say things that is exactly what I need to hear. You cannot imagine how sometimes a card, a cute little t-shirt Barbara Parker that I just got. Barbara Parker just sent me an adorable t-shirt. Martha Seco, I'm not even sure I thanked you for the adorable little keychain that you sent me for my birthday. And I hate to even start calling stuff, because fear I'll, leave somebody out. And then sometimes a new person will show up on the comments. Now, they may not be new to watching me, but new to commenting. And they'll say something that will absolutely give me the strength that I need to keep doing this. How God changed them through one of my teachings, through His anointing. It's not me, but He uses me as a vessel. So y'all just don't know how good you are for me. And I know that y'all feel like you know me personally. You do pretty much know everything about me. And so we are a tribe. It's a different kind of tribe, but just right when I said that, I thought they are my tribe. And I think that's important. And I love y'all. And I told you yesterday when I was playing it back, I said, I earnestly love you. And I do. That's real love and appreciation for y'all. So if you've made it this far to 28 minutes, you know you're my tribe. How's that? I'm going to go take these shoes back. Talk to y'all later. Going to the doctor. Fun stuff. But hey, it's a beautiful day. And I am so thankful to be able to do it. I love y'all. And remember, John 10:10 says that the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But God says, I've come that you can have life and have it more abundantly. Love y'all.